Right, it's about 10 minutes later, and I'm juicing the last of my, what do you call it, one piece of pumpkin, or maybe I'll put the carrot first. Quite satisfying to hear it crunch. And now I'm adding the last piece of pumpkin, so there's nothing left there. And it looks like it's almost 300 ml, and I've got 400 in here already, so it looks like I'm going to make 700 ml of red juice today. So normally I let it run until the pulp stops moving. They do say the juicer can't be run without a load though. Maximum 20 seconds or so. Okay, it stopped moving now, so I can switch it off. And I'll turn the spigot on, let all the juice drain out, switch it back on so that any last bits of juice come out. Ooh. There's hardly any pulp coming out, but a little bit of juice still dribbling out. I think that's enough. Switch it off, close the spigot, and take my 700 ml of juice to here. Okay, so establishment shot. This is the scene. I have one frosted glass. I'm using the big 400 ml glass. I have one packet of Baba's fish curry powder, and today I'm going to show you the inside. All right, hopefully you can see it's bright enough for you to see. Okay, and I'm going to use a clean dry metal spoon. Oh, I'm going to pour it first, because the last time I put the curry powder in first, it didn't dissolve so easily. So let me pour. It's quite tricky holding the foam with one hand and pouring with the other. Anyway, I got it done. So I'm going to add, this is 1 heaped teaspoon. And let me go the whole hog and put 2 teaspoons. And I really like to use my Nipah palm spoon for stirring. I bought this in Bali. I have seen chamcha, which is the other type of spoon, sold in Cambodia. In fact, I've got one spoon made of Nipah palm at Phnom Penh airport, but I haven't seen them sold in Malaysia. Maybe in Malaysia I don't go to handicraft shops or tourist traps, so I don't. Oh, I need to put some black pepper. Okay, I'm gonna need 2 hands to use this. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna use some regular cracked black pepper, because I can't use that while making a video. So let me flip this open. Okay, so this is black pepper cracked. Oops, poured a little bit too much, but it's okay. I'm quite used to the taste. So the whole reason I'm using fish curry powder, as I mentioned earlier, is that it has 2 additional spices compared to samba, and also it has turmeric. Okay, so the other spices will potentiate with the turmeric, and I put ginger as well, and ginger, as you know, is in the same genus or family as turmeric, curcuma longa and Zingiber officinalis and whatever. So anyway, they would potentiate and give you more of a polyphenol boost together with all the other spices, and the piperine in the black pepper will make the bioavailability of the curcumin in the turmeric higher by about 20 to 40 times, depending on what literature you read. Okay, so I'm now going to drink this, and tell you what it tastes like. This is the ultimate taste test. The test of the juice is in the tasting, is in the drinking. I'm gonna call this a red immunity booster juice because I have quite a bit of citrus, 3 types of citrus. I have key lime, I have a limau capas, and I have lemon, and then I have the, what do you call it, the antioxidant boost in terms of polyphenols and curcumin from the spices and turmeric. And so this has earned its name as a red immunity booster juice. Okay, so without further ado, it's nice, like it, but it lacks something. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit of this Worcester sauce, and they're not sponsoring me, don't worry, it's just that it's one of my indulgences. If you're hardcore vegan, I was right, it's 700 altogether because we drank 400 earlier, and this is 3/4 of this glass, so that makes it 300. So coming back to this, okay, they're not sponsoring me, so I'll hide the brand. Anyway, it gives a nice sour oomph, and because it has anchovies in it, it also has a bit of a umami notes in it. If you're hardcore vegan, please don't use it because it's made from fermented anchovies. The lipoproteins basically have been broken down into the constituent amino acids through hydrolyzation. So, and the whole reason why I don't take it on, well, people on my kind of diet don't take it is because of the lipoprotein. But if you think of the lipoprotein content of this thing, it's not very oily at all, so it's quite negligible. And besides, I only use a dash or two. Now, there are 3 types of vegans. There are people who are vegans for health reasons like me. There are people who are vegan for ethical or religious reasons, so they would be very opposed to taking what do you call it, Worcester sauce, because it you know, well, I've met people who say they can feel or hear the soul of the anchovy screaming. So, and then the other category of vegans are the people who are vegan for environmental reasons. So depending on what type of vegan you are and how strict you are, you may wish to omit Worcester sauce altogether, or just have a little bit once in a while. An alternative is this Maggi seasoning, which is hydrolyzed wheat. I don't like it because I find the taste a bit overpowering. It's more salty and umami, whereas Worcester is more sour with a hint of umami and a little bit of salt. And if you really don't want to, you can either put more lemon and or this Jerez vinegar. So now, one of the reasons why I decided to put the Worcester sauce just now was because of the strong key lime skin taste. It had some bitter overnotes and it wasn't sour enough to overpower it. So if I'd used half a key lime, it would have been better taste-wise. In terms of antioxidants and polyphenols, of course, it'd be less. I can also put more lemon and limau capas and less key lime, but you know, if I use half a key lime, what I'm going to do with the other half? You know, I don't like keeping things in the fridge and then you forget all about it, and then a week later you find it all shriveled up and you have to compost it, and it's such a waste. Okay, there was one thing I wanted to try putting earlier, but I clean forgot, was oranges. So oranges could add a little bit of acidity and sweetness to this juice. So that's a variation I could try maybe tomorrow because I've got lots of ingredients left. Okay, so I'm gonna try it now. I'll let you know what it tastes like. The slight bitterness is there, but it's okay for me. Some people might find it a little distasteful, so I would recommend using half a key lime. Okay, now what you can't detect are the aromas. So the strong aroma is from the limau kapas, and you also get fairly strong but not as strong aroma from the red capsicum. You'll be surprised, even half a red capsicum gives it those floral notes or whatever notes you want to call it, but you know, you can sense the smell. And people, you know, if you give it to guests and they don't know what the ingredients are, you'll be keeping them guessing because it's a familiar smell, but they can't pinpoint it because it's not overpowering. It's there, it's definitely present, but it's not in your face. It's almost tantalizingly intriguing in the background. Okay, so that's it for today. 16th of November 2020, a Monday, and the time is almost 8:20, 25, 20 hours or 25 hours. The other thing that would have made it even better was if I had chilled the juice in the freezer for 10-15 minutes, then that would have made it like out of this world. So this was a little not cold enough for me, but you know, I was busy setting up the shots, so left the things out a little too long. But I'll try a similar juice tomorrow with the oranges and we'll see how it goes. So see you next time. Bye.